doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop, ever, until you are dead.
And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and it will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, man. What is up out there, everybody? Welcome in to the Eskimo Brothers Podcast, episode number 197. What a day, especially out there for this one, bro. We decided to go back on YouTube Live at the same time.
Dude, we are back live. You can see how beautiful we are.
We took a little bit of a break.
You can see my fucking helmet right there, baby, because we're getting close.
Yeah, we're getting close to the football, so at least still got his Redskins helmet up here. I hate that thing. I almost took a dump in it the other day.
No, you can't do that, bro.
I wanted to.
That's what you use cowboy stuff for, man.
That's true.
I
actually would do that more right now.
Yeah, they're in the cellar, bro, so just shit on them. No.
But, man, yeah, back for a new episode and back on YouTube. I hope to God everything's working over there.
Well, that was all you anyway, so
yeah.
If anything happens to you, we'll never go live on YouTube again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to go and do audio only, actually, to be honest with you, because Sam handles all that.
You gotta just you just leave and start going live on his phone.
Yeah, he's over there working on everything. We're just here for more support. What's up, boo? You got it?
I hope so.
Yeah.
It looks like it's working.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe somebody will stop in and say, yeah, you're good to go, bro. But yeah, we obviously did just kind of last minute sort of thing. We were like, fuck it, let's go back to YouTube Live. We're going to have to get back on for the football season anyways.
Yeah, we haven't done it in forever. It's good to be back. Yeah, we're going to start going live on Thursday Night Football, so might as well get back in shape.
Knock the rust off.
Yeah.
If you will. But man, it's good to be here. It's a nice little Sunday, a little surprise Sunday actually for everybody too, because if you listen to us, we told you we weren't going to be here this weekend, but we are.
Yeah.
So that was a debacle of a fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to be in Indianapolis for the Brickyard 400 NASCAR race. That was an eventful Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, the flight that we were supposed to get out on did not, I'm pretty sure it got canceled because we were supposed to leave at 8 p.m. And then the last thing that we looked at before we called it was like taking off at like 12:30 or something like that.
Yeah, 12:30 a.m. And
there's no way that was doing that.
And Sam texted me. I wasn't getting notifications, but you started getting notifications at fucking noon.
No, before that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Before
so
that,
like, what the hell is our flight's not until 8:15, and then they're pushing it back already. I was like, God dang, they're that far behind already.
Yeah.
And then there was some weather in Indy, so that might have been what it was.
Sure.
But yeah, it just kept going back and back.
When you try to go on a trip or whatever, and your flight is later, and it relies on, the planes go around all day. If it's something backs up, that just fucking, it just builds back. It's like a domino of like, just fucking everything gets delayed, and we were screwed basically. Yeah. So we had a decision to make. It was like, well, we can try to change to tomorrow. It didn't look like we were going to get there in time for like the first race.
Yeah.
So we're going to miss more than half of what we were going for. Or we can just fucking get in the car and drive it, bro. And that's a 13-and-a-half-hour drive. And both of us were like, I do not feel like driving 13-and-a-half hours. And unplanned driving, too.
Yeah, well, and then the coming back was what bothered me because Monday we were definitely going to be hungover. And then it could, just with how old we are, it probably could have went into Tuesday. And driving back Tuesday, fucking 13 hours or whatever. We might have split it up.
I would have probably been like, let's leave on Monday.
Yeah.
And split it up. But that's still a pain in the ass.
2 days driving, dude, that's not what you want to do, man, when you're off work, So it's like.
Yeah. But I don't. So a lot of people like road trips or whatever. I'd rather do that in like a big ass RV or something, not a car.
Yeah, well, 13 hours is a long time.
That is a long trip.
I don't mind a road trip if it's like 6-7 hours tops. Like that doesn't bother me. But man, when you start getting in the old double digits,
that's rough.
Double digit hours there, yeah.
That's rough. There's another race in September in the playoffs that I was like going to be like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And that's Kansas. That's a 7-hour drive.
Yeah.
So we could do that, literally the race, and then leave after the race and come home.
Yeah.
And make it and still not have to take Monday. That would be rough, obviously. We'd be tired, but I think it's worth it, bro. I don't know. We'll talk about it more, but it was like literally like taking the wind out of my sails. I was ready to go. I was ready to get up to this famous track and enjoy the weekend up there. There is weather up there all weekend too. It's like it rained yesterday during the race. They delayed it a little bit. They did finish it, but it looks like there could be rain today, and just like, damn it, dude. Like, and just the way airline travel is a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we weren't going to land until like 3:30 or
I don't
something.
think
It kept getting pushed back. So it was going to be even later. So it's like that was going to fuck our whole day.
There's no way that they did that, because when you have a flight crew working, they hit a certain point where they literally have to stop working.
Yeah.
You don't want a pilot that's gotten 0 hours of sleep up there making your decisions.
Yeah,
bro.
you got to give them like a certain amount, like 8 hours or whatever at least to sleep and shit, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so we were thinking I bet that flight got canceled.
I guarantee you it
never
did.
got the. Once we canceled our flight and got our refund, you don't get the notification.
That's the
anymore.
thing. It delayed so long that we got refunded too.
Yeah.
So it's like we got our money back, but still sucks, man.
Yeah, it
You're
does.
just looking forward to getting up there and hanging out, and I've been to Indianapolis before. It's a cool little city. Never been to the Speedway though. So I was looking forward to it, and it's a crown jewel race too, so it's like a big deal. I mean, Cookie Monster is giving the command. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I was pumped for it, man.
Yeah.
But
that's okay, because now it just means that it's not. So yes, technically this one was canceled, but I say it's more like it's a postponement, bro, because we'll go up there.
Yeah, we'll try next year for that one. I'm gonna put the PTO in for this one again for next year.
Yeah.
And we'll hit up a couple other races. Fuck it, you know.
Well, we got Coda.
Yeah.
And here, of course, right here, like literally a minute.
Yeah,
and a half.
Coda's cool because we just drive to 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah,
whatever
3
it is.
hours. And the Coda, we found like a good spot to sit for the race too. And the only thing I hate about Coda is they don't let you bring a goddamn beer in.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's bullshit.
Prepare to pay for those $11 beers up there.
I know, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But you can tailgate before. Now that we know the lay of the land,
Yeah.
we can tailgate and really get a good plan together for that one next year. Because we were going in this year kind of blind. Like, I mean, I've been to Coda but it was for the X Games and a concert. So, and that was so long ago. I was like, I don't fucking remember this area.
Yeah.
I just knew the track is out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and that's true.
Yeah, it is.
But now that we know the lay of the land out there, like, it's easier for us to be like, okay, we parked here last time and that was perfect, and then we'll tailgate and then we went in early, because we met our drivers, which was great. But next year we probably won't do that, but we'll have a better way. So we got Coda, we got the Texas race here, obviously, which is literally a minute from my house.
Yeah.
That's the best one, because I'm like, this is so easy to get here.
Yeah, and they let you bring your cooler in.
Yeah, you bring your cooler, your beer. Indianapolis was that way too, but obviously we're not there. But and then there's some other ones that I definitely want to hit. Kansas is an option for sure. That's not too far.
That's a cool little speedway too, though. I mean, I've never been to it, but I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen the race before, so that would be fun too.
I think it produces like good racing too.
Yeah, it's one of those faster tracks. So.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, just so you're aware, you got us this week as well. So you're welcome.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You're like, get a break from these fucking guys.
Oh man, they put out another one.
Yeah. And that means we're one closer to 200, actually. We're at this is 197.
Yeah, we're like 3 weeks out.
Yeah, man. Maybe we should start planning for that.
We should probably do that.
Start reaching out to people.
Get their schedules together.
It feels good to be back on YouTube out there. If you're out there watching us, say hi in the chat there and let us know where you're at, where you're from, and appreciate it.
Yeah, so we'll get the 200 thing lined up. It's all about schedules and scheduling and all that. And speaking of that, now as we kick off this episode 197, let's jump in. I did title this episode surrounded about what we were going to lead off with and talk with, which is the sequel that we knew was coming. I won't say that I was looking forward to it, just because the preview and when this was announced, me and Leaf talked about this. We were like, I don't know, man, it's been too long and all that. And I'm talking about Happy Gilmore 2, of course, which came out on Friday. Came out on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, it's free to watch. You know, you don't have to pay anything to watch it because Adam Sandler has his massive contract with Netflix that I think it was like $250 million or something like that for 4 movies. And one of the movies is Happy Gilmore 2. So yeah, when this was announced, we were already kind of skeptical because usually if you wait so long, especially a comedy now, unless you're Tom Cruise and just nail Top Gun Maverick, which again, that's not a comedy though. So the story and the script was amazing for that movie. A comedy though, from 30 years ago to try and create that same magic, pretty rare. And I don't know when that's ever happened, to be honest. So we were able to watch Happy Gilmore 2 on yesterday. And yeah, I mean, it pretty much is what I thought it was going to be. First of all, I went in with no expectations because I'm like, the preview, when we saw the first trailer, I was like, dude, they're just going to rehash old jokes, and Sandler's movies now are just kind of these one little goofy part. And then it's just not, I haven't really enjoyed a Sandler movie in a long time, dude, to be honest with you, a comedy. And so he's 58 now. So it's like, obviously the golden age is gone. And if that's the case, then I wish he wouldn't do this to his stuff from the 90s that's actually hilarious. Now, there's some mix. It's way more mixed than I thought it was going to be. I've seen a lot of people be like, I loved it. I'm like, how in the hell did you find this funny or good at all?
Yeah. I'm in the same boat as you. Like, I was wanting it to do good, though.
Sure.
I went in with no expectations like you did, but I wanted it to be good.
Yeah.
And I just knew it wasn't going to be, just watching the trailer and stuff. And, yeah. And then there's nothing funny about it. The writing was terrible.
Yeah.
There was really bad jokes most of the time. There was a couple of decent things in there, but, it just wasn't enough to do anything for me. And, there were so many cameos. You couldn't even keep up. Like, there's a lot of people I don't even know who they were, basically.
Yeah.
And, which is fine. That's nothing. But, like, the Eminem cameo I thought was going to be better. And it wasn't funny at all.
No, it wasn't funny.
And I heard about, like, their bloopers that they did. They did, like, an hour of stuff of them just riffing. And I'm like, okay, so that's what you got out of it?
Yeah, that's bad. If that's what you got.
Yeah, it wasn't good, man. And all the other stuff, it was just so bad. And like you said, they just used old jokes, and they did a lot of flashbacking to the actual movies because it's like, oh, maybe you forgot that this is where we got it from. I'm like, no, everybody knows, bro.
Yeah. And
it was poorly done, man. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, so the story was absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Because basically, they have to come up with a way of, like, Happy Gilmore's got to get back into golf and all that. And so I was wondering, like, what they were going to do. And within the first 2 minutes, the main character's dead. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
And so from, I guess, the past 30 years is what they said. The movie sets up to be like, it starts exactly like the first one, too, where he's narrating the beginning. He did that in the first one.
Yeah.
And then it's been 30 years, obviously, and after Happy Gilmore 1, he won the PGA Championship 5 more times, so he's a 6-time championship winner.
Yeah, he's
been
super
killing it.
Successful golf guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, golfer. Yeah.
He's been killing it since the first one, and then in one of the tournaments, he hits his famous long drive, and for whatever reason, his wife, which was Virginia Vinet, for whatever reason, she wasn't on the tee box. She was way down the fairway, and he hit her in the head and killed her. I was like, what?
Yeah,
that made no sense to me because I'm like, why is she not next to him watching him, like, golf, and she's down the fairway? I don't get it.
Yeah, because in the first one, she was always at the tee box.
Always at the tee box because guess what? That's what you want to do. You want to be next to that person.
Yeah, so that was weird how they set that up.
I don't know. So the other thing, too, is I remember an interview with Sandler, and he was talking about how Carl Weathers was heavily involved in the script. Obviously, Carl Weathers passed away, so they had to change up a lot of the script, and I want to say that that's maybe one of the things. And it seems like to me, it sounded like maybe the first script was better, but who knows, so she's dead within 2 minutes. And again, this is a spoiler, but sorry, it's been out for a few days, and I think most people have watched it because it's on Netflix. It's just easy to fire up.
Yeah.
So that puts he falls off. He quits golf and becomes an alcoholic, full-blown alcoholic.
Yeah, and like his wife was the one that handled all the finances, so he let all that slip, and he started losing a bunch of money.
Yeah, because you all know that when you win 6 cheap PGA championships, you have millions and millions of dollars, but your wife dies and you lose everything.
Yeah, and your grandma's house again.
Yeah,
and
you're completely broke. Makes no sense.
Yeah,
I was like, this is already bad, dude.
Yeah.
This is already bad. It was like 10 minutes in.
John Daly's like living in his garage for whatever reason. They didn't even tell you what happened to John Daly.
No, he's just in there.
He's actually very successful.
Yeah, he's in there drinking his Good Boy vodkas. Actually, so he got a nice little sponsor. Little brand in there for that, which those are delicious.
And like John Daly's lines that they gave him were the jokes he did was terrible. They didn't. I mean, and John Daly's not an actor, obviously, but like,
no.
But that's still, even if he was delivering them really well, they weren't written good at all, dude. It was.
Yeah. Is there some sort of inside joke that we don't know about where John Daly's horrible at math or something?
Yeah.
Because apparently he can't add or do anything in the movie. You're like, I don't understand. Like, is he just bad in real life? Or?
Yeah. There was no setup for that stuff, and I mean, but. And it was 2 hours long for whatever reason, too, because, goddamn, it was so long.
It was about 30 minutes too long.
Yeah.
100%. I remember I had to pause it because I was like, Leaf, I got to take a whiz. And there's still 40-something minutes left. And I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
This movie is way too long. But, yeah, so that's what happens, of course. He becomes a full-blown alcoholic, which the amount of drinking jokes in this were the same joke, by the way. It was so stupid. Apparently, he just fills up every random object in his house and his possessions with booze because he just unscrews his phone, for God's sakes, for once and drinks out of it. I'm like, that's not even possible.
Yeah.
And then a rangefinder and then a cuckoo clock and I mean, everything. I was like, dude, this is fucking stupid.
And at one point, his actual golf ball, he screwed it
and
in.
club.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, it would have been funny maybe once, but they did it like 7 or 8 times. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, so many times.
Yeah. So again, he's broke and he's working at a supermarket after that, and he lives with his only daughter, which they have 4 kids, I think, right? Or 5.
5, yeah. There's 4 boys.
sons, which made no sense at all. That was total filler. They were terrible.
Yeah.
His daughter, which is actually Adam Sandler's real daughter in real life. Because they're both in it. His entire family's in this. Adam Sandler's got fuck you money and can do that, but it's just like, okay, man. So yeah, his daughter needs money to go to a dance class.
$300,000 or something to go to Paris for ballet school because the ballet teacher that was teaching her says that's where she needs to go. Like there's no
Adam
other.
Sandler's wife.
Yeah, there's no other option. It has to be the Paris one that's $300,000. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
there's a Juilliard in New York that's probably just as much.
There's plenty of dancing schools in the U.S., bro.
Yeah.
So he needs $300,000 to send her to that dance school, and so that's what he gets back into golf because he needs money. Shocker! Wow, he did that in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's not get creative, guys.
Yeah.
So he starts, and he sucks at first because it's been 10 years apparently, and he's terrible. And he's trying to get it back, and he gets sober and then falls off the wagon, and it's just a fucking mess of a story. It's too bad, bro.
And then they throw in, well, he actually like finishes second or something in the tournament, and he gets a lot of money, but then because of something at the end of the tournament, he gets fined all the money that he won, basically.
Yeah, because he wrecked a golf cart.
Yeah, he wrecked a golf cart.
Drunk. Yeah.
And
he's got legal troubles.
Yeah.
And so he gets fined by the PGA Tour $300,000.
Yeah.
After he won $296,000 or something like that.
Yeah. And then they bring in this other golf league, which I think they were making fun of Live Golf, basically.
But why?
But yeah.
Why?
And then all of a sudden that's a thing, and then they team up to do a tournament against each other. Or whatever. It's just it gets worse and worse.
The longer it went, I was like, "This is
Shooter
so
McGavin's
bad."
in it, but like, I mean, he doesn't.
They wasted him.
Yeah, he does one shot in the whole movie.
Yeah,
you think that him and Happy would go at it or something, or maybe they did team up, I guess, whatever. But
yeah, they all of a sudden they fought, and then they were like, "All right, we're buddies now." And let's take down the league is called Maxi.
Yeah, Maxi Golf.
And it's so stupid, bro. It's like, this league is better than yours because our golfers had hip surgery and they can drive the ball far. I'm like, what? Who thinks of this shit, man?
Yeah, so all these they found out that if you cut a ligament in your hip, you can hit the drive as farther than Happy Gilmore now.
Yeah.
And then so all 4 or 5 of these golfers that they're putting up against the PGA guys can rocket the fucking ball.
It's so bad.
And it's so bad.
The
And then,
writing
but then there's like these. It's like a stupid, weird. It's almost like a just mini golf because it's like crazy courses and stuff, and it's so stupid. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, they. So the one thing I will say, like the first Happy Gilmore, obviously it's a comedy, but they kept the golf stuff like golf. You know, like obviously the long drive is silly, and the fans were crazy because of Happy Gilmore, but it was still just regular golf. Mm-hmm. This one was just like, let's make fun of fucking golf and the Live League and make it like a circus, basically.
Make it how the real golf is actually so boring.
Yeah, and then I can't believe the PGA like actual golfers are in this.
Yeah,
and doing it. I mean, I'm sure they just did it for fun, but I don't. It's just a really. And I get it. It's a comedy, like the writing's, you know, whatever. But Jesus, man, at least make the fucking story somewhat okay. Like this was like at the end of Happy Gilmore 1, you were like, oh, it's nice, you know, heartfelt because he got his house, grandma's house back for her, and it was funny along the way. And I mean, this one just, goddamn, dude, they literally copied every joke from the first one and put it in again, like everything. And by the way, every main character or every not main character in the first one, but a side character, they have a son. And then they're in this movie because the real person's dead. They have a son. Everybody. Chubbs has a son is in this. The jackass guy was Eminem. He's the son. The tall like construction worker guy, he's got a son, and he's there, of course. I'm like, man, this is fucking terrible writing.
Yes, it wasn't good.
I can't even. I don't know how there's people out there that were like, yeah, it was pretty good actually. Yeah. No, it's not. It's really bad.
Yeah, I saw you post your Facebook post, and then all those people that come up, I loved it. It was so good. I was like, well, how in the fuck?
I don't know how.
You have bad taste in movies, obviously.
Yeah. I mean,
whatever, man.
Good for you, I guess.
Yeah,
like if you enjoyed it.
To each their own, man. But that movie was garbage. And I'm a Sandler fan. I love Adam Sandler. I always root for him, but his comedy's not the same. It's not like it was in the 90s.
No, so. And I get it. Like people were saying, like, you know, he's more family friendly now because he has kids and he's older. And yeah, sure. But I mean, like I said, the Do-Over, which I thought was that came out 9 years ago, bro. I thought it was I thought that was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's his most recent one. That's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, and it's raunchy.
Yeah,
it's definitely rated R. So we knew going into this one. Like,
yeah, when I saw this was PG-13, I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna be good at all.
Yeah,
because Happy cusses all the time, dude. And they bleeped it out, or they cut it short when he was gonna say stuff.
Yeah,
and so I was like, man, that's not. That's yeah. It
was terrible, dude.
From the start to finish. There's not a lot of funny stuff in it.
I think I laughed like once. Yeah, and literally, I'm not kidding. This is the only time I like laughed. Is when Rory McIlroy got a titty twister.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's bad. If that's the only time I laugh, that's bad. Because it's Rory McIlroy. He's actually a real person.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like more serious and stuff. And you're like, there was some Scotty Scheffler stuff that was kind of funny.
Yeah, Scotty Scheffler.
It didn't really make me laugh, but I was just like, that's kind of funny. But
yeah.
Because he actually joked about his arrest that he had. Yeah. And he's like, oh, here we go again. And he gets arrested in this movie again. And Scheffler, oh no, not again. And and then he's like stays in jail or whatever. He's like, I'll stay here another night, or whatever the fuck. That was kind of funny.
That was funny.
But
I think there's like 75 cameos in this movie.
Yeah, the Travis Kelce thing was stupid, obviously.
Oh yeah, that guy's worthless.
Yeah.
No thanks. One of the other funny things was his new happy place because he's like more age appropriate. So he's a doctor with a sign that says cholesterol check mark is low, and then his shorts are medium. He's like, yes. So I'm like, okay, I can relate to that actually.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So that made that was okay, but the rest of it was just so bad. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the new villain too. Like I don't even know who that was.
Yeah, I still don't know.
I have no idea that actor. I've never seen him before in my life, and he's like the new villain, and he was terrible. Terrible. At least Shooter McGavin was actually a competition in the first one and was like funny because of how McGavin was. They ruined Shooter McGavin. Christopher McDonald is alive.
Oh my god! His name was Benny Safdie, and he's a director, dude. He's the one that directed Uncut Gems.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a terrible villain.
Yeah, he was not a good villain. Stick to making movies, bro. Don't be in them anymore.
Yeah. I mean, they literally have Christopher McDonald, who's alive still, and this is Shooter McGavin, and they did basically nothing with Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, not really.
I did not understand that. I'm like, how are you going to make him? I mean, he's not in the movie that much, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's in a mental institution because afterwards he kind of goes crazy after stealing Happy's gold jacket and shit like that, and then he's been there the whole time. And then this the CEO of the Maxi Golf gets him out because he wants Shooter to help him beat the PGA people.
Yeah.
And then Shooter's a traditional golf guy, so he's like, no. And then that's it. And then he goes.
Makes one shot.
Yeah, he goes and he's like the advisor to the team, the PGA team that's going to play against the Maxi team. And then that's it, dude. And then towards the end of it, like he has to make a shot or whatever, and he makes one shot, and that's it. That's all you get from Shooter. And
Yeah.
I mean, when he runs into Happy, they fight for like Sam said, like 2 minutes, and then they're buddies.
Yeah.
It was rushed, and it was written so bad. It was written bad. So
And I hate it because I'm with Lee. It's not like I hate Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler. Like his 90s movies are up there as my. I mean, I grew up with them, so they're funny. I mean, like the original Happy Gilmore, I went to theaters to see it, and I remember laughing out loud so much because it was so funny, and that's just the way it was. And this one is just so bad. So, just another one of those sequels that should have never happened, bro.
Yeah.
It's been too late. If you're gonna do a sequel to something like this or like Billy Madison or whatever, you got to do it like almost right away. Because then it would have been pretty funny. I guarantee it.
yeah,
Like Major League 2, bro. Like I'm like, okay, they did that pretty quick after the first one, and it's still funny.
yeah. You can't wait this long anymore for sequels. And if you are going to, you can't do it in today's world and make it woke and shit, or make it less offensive or less funny. You got to make it just as raunchy as the first one.
Yeah, it's not.
And they missed the mark so bad on this movie, dude. It was so bad.
Yeah. So I'm never. This was a one-time watch for me. I'm never watching it again.
No, yeah, no.
There's no point.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Ben Stiller sucked, by the way. It's his character coming back.
Yeah, I didn't like that either, man.
No.
Yeah.
No. He sucks anyways now.
Yeah.
God damn it, bro. I wanted it to be good.
Big swing and a miss.
I definitely was rooting for it. Like, Lee, I know we're all like sounding negative. I mean, I wanted it to be good. I did, but I was very worried because of the time lapse, and I was unfortunately right. So,
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix, 67% right now on Rotten Tomatoes, 73% audience. I don't know how.
That's high.
Yeah. I put this at 50.
Yeah.
It's got a F grade for me. It was not good.
Yeah, no.
So, anyways, you tell us. It's an hour and 54 minutes. That is 30 minutes too long, brother.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's all I want to say. That's all I got to say about that. There you go.
Our official review.
Yeah, it's terrible. Not our review, the movie. Both probably, actually, if we're being honest, bro. Yeah. All right. Let us know out there. Let's see the only other thing I really had in the world of the entertainment world, if you will, something else from my childhood that probably shouldn't have been, but you grew up in the 90s, bro, you can get away with some stuff. So yeah, the show South Park, I grew up on that, and that was one of the funniest cartoons when I was a kid. I literally had to like hide the fact that I was watching that in my room from my parents because I was not allowed to watch it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty raunchy.
Yeah, well, it came out so long ago, bro. I was definitely in grade school.
Yeah.
And I was watching it.
Yeah.
But anyways, they just landed a massive deal with Paramount Plus, bro. A $1.5 billion, that's with a B, streaming deal with Paramount Plus. So yeah, value at $300 million per year, $1.5 billion total. It's crazy to me. I just thought I'm going to mention this real quick because it's crazy to me that show, from where it started on Comedy Central and what it was, is now worth $1.5 billion. And Trey's doing Matt Parker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I blinked for a second there, but I was like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They are very rich now.
Yeah.
I mean, they already were, but this is crazy, Rich.
That's a massive deal right there.
Yeah. And I've actually watched some recent stuff that they've done, like on Paramount Plus and stuff, and they're still pretty funny, dude. The episodes are still funny. I mean, they use a lot of like what's going on in the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's still pretty goddamn funny. Especially like they did that weight loss episode, so it was like 50-minute long episode, and it was all like surrounded by like Ozempic sort of thing, and it was hilarious. Like Cartman was trying to get the drugs so he can get skinny. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, those guys are insane.
So yeah, they signed this massive deal, and man, yeah, those guys, guarantee when they started out in 1997, that's when it started. They probably did not think that they would get to this point, but they are loaded.
Yeah.
And they're not the only writers either. They have like a table of writers as well. Like what's his name was, I don't think he still does it, but he was a co-writer in South Park.
No, you're talking Bill Hader.
Yeah, Bill Hader was a co-writer. Yeah. And so they have a lot of input and stuff. And then, of course, like Matt and Trey, they still do a ton of the voices. So, yeah, damn. Whew. That is a lot of money for this show, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
they're fucky rich now.
Oh, yeah.
I think they already were, honestly.
They probably already were, yeah. Because that's it's been on the fucking air for 20-something years, 25 years, I guess now.
97.
Yeah.
So, pretty insane that Trey Parker, Matt Stone. I had that backwards. I think I said Trey Stone and Matt Parker earlier, did I?
Probably.
Jesus.
I didn't catch it, bro. So
Trey Parker and Matt Stone, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very loaded now. And I'm jealous a little bit because that cartoon's fucking hilarious. And I can still go back and watch season 1 and all that and laugh because it's just that funny.
It holds up, dude. Like just
you ever see that one where they go hunting I mean, it's one of the first episodes.
Yeah.
And they go hunting in the mountains with one of their kids' uncles. And there's like a volcano.
Yeah.
And they give like the town of South Park the volcano, like what to do when a volcano erupts, like video. And they're like, just duck and cover. And in the video, the lava goes right over the people, like they're safe or whatever. And then it happens in real life. And they're like, look, lava, duck and cover. And then it just kills them all. It's just stupid shit like that.
Dude, my favorite all-time episode of South Park is the one where they talk about sexually transmitted disease and they talk about AIDS, and so they're like, to prevent AIDS, you have to wear a condom. So all the third grade, the whole third grade or whatever, they're like, we got to wear a condom all the time, and so they go in the store even because they don't know how to have sex yet, so they just think they have to wear it. And so they go in and it's like, my God, how old are you? And they're like, we're 11. And then Butters is like, I'll be 9 next week. And then he goes, and then he's like, we can't sell condoms to you. And then the lady's like, no, if anybody comes in, we have to. And that's why we have these little minis. And then they're putting them on, bro. And then like Butters is like, hey, look, it's really cool. It's got this little reservoir so you can pee in it. And then he's like, takes it off and it's full of piss. And I'm like, I died laughing through that whole goddamn episode.
Just fucking stupid shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
It makes them so good. And so yeah, they're well earned, I can tell you that, because a lot of the times, if you ever watch that behind the scenes with them too, they're putting the episode together like literally right before it releases.
Yeah, it's like I saw that too. It's crazy, like 6 days or whatever.
Yeah,
and then it comes out like 2 days later. It takes them like 6 days to write it, film it, and do the voices, and then they put it out like in 2 days. It's fucking wild how they do that.
It's insanity actually, because they're down to the wire of when they're supposed to get the episode out there. I'm like, Jesus, that's some pressure.
Yeah. But they've been doing it for so long, so.
Yeah. That'd kind of be like us.
Yeah.
If we were like, you got to release a podcast episode now, and we'd be like, okay, let's just bullshit.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, we'd make it happen, bro.
Yeah, congratulations to those guys, man. They're fucking dirty rich now.
Congratulations. Okay. All right. Anything else over there with movies or entertainment or anything over there, bro?
This is a real quick thing here. I did my little spoiler-free review of F1 the movie a couple, 3 or 4 episodes ago. Just an update on that movie. It is now the highest grossing live action sports movie. It still trails Cars 2 is animated as sports movie, I guess, technically. But all time
that doesn't count.
Live action sports movie.
Yeah, the fucking
F1
Cars
movie.
It's a great movie. It doesn't count. It's a fucking cartoon for kids.
but it hit like 460 million.
That's good.
And Cars 2 has 559 million. So whatever.
We're not counting that, bro.
But yeah, and it's well deserved there because that movie is fucking great. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go see it. I would say go see it in the theaters, but it'll be good on streaming as well. But
yeah,
and I would imagine there's going to be a sequel. Right now, there's no confirmation. There's no anything about it. But the way they ended it, they left it open a little bit, but also if it ended like that, I would like that as well. But I imagine with the success of it, they usually capitalize on it and do another one. So. I wouldn't be surprised if
those studios are like money that we made, and we're turning around and making another one.
Yeah, but it was a great fucking movie, and I mean the guy that directed Maverick is the same guy, so it's like of course it was going to be big. So yeah, there you go. That's the highest grossing live action sports movie of all time now.
Okay,
so, there you go.
That's nice.
Congratulations to Brad Pitt. I think that's like his highest grossing movie ever, probably.
Congratulations, you sexy bastard at 60-something years old.
Yeah, he's still hot as balls.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Jesus.
Of course.
Yeah.
If I was that rich and I could have a chef and
personal trainer.
All the time in the world during the day to work out, yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Might work out well for me as well, you know? I might actually be in shape.
Yeah.
Because I sit around and be bored. I'm like, I'm just going to go work out with my trainer. Call Philip, my trainer, and he'll be over.
Yep. Yeah. Work you out.
There you go. All right.
That's it for me.
Okay.
I didn't have any.
Well, unfortunately, we had quite a hell of a week with some people leaving us, bro.
Yeah,
some legends that passed away, which actually we were like, damn, dude, because we thought, originally we were going to miss this weekend to record, and a lot of people started dying. I'm like, man, by the time we talk about it, it's going to be like quite a few days or whatever. But yeah, we got some big ones this past week, which is really crazy. We've had big ones, obviously, but this might be the worst week.
Yeah,
for people that have passed away, like legends, people that we grew up watching, and just in big names in the world, if you will. So yeah, man, the first one we got was Malcolm Jamal Warner, who died on July 20th, and his death was a little weird. He died while swimming in Costa Rica, so he drowned.
Yeah,
actually.
Got caught in a strong current, it says, and
yeah,
man, that's a terrible fucking way to go, man.
Yeah, really is. So he was only 54, so really young. Yeah. So
yeah, I grew up watching
his daughter
that guy
was
on the Cosby's.
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess I should
Cosby
say
show.
that too. Like if people don't know the name, yeah, he was on the Cosby Show. Theo, yeah, and I mean that's what he was really known for.
Yeah.
Which if you grew up watching the Cosby Show, you know who that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, the emergency responders they came out at 2:00, following reports of a water-related incident. Surfers observed Warner and his daughter struggling in the water and went in to help. And then one surfer used a board to bring Warner's daughter to shore, while a volunteer lifeguard assisted Warner and another man. Warner was pulled from the water and received CPR for about 45 minutes before they pronounced him dead at the scene. The second guy was transported to a clinic in critical condition. So yeah, that's a terrible way to go, like you said.
Yeah, that's bad, man.
Just getting caught in a current. Man, I'm not going to the ocean ever again, bro.
No, me neither, dude.
I'm not. It's not going to happen. So yeah, that's it's terrible, but obviously some notable figures paid tribute out there, like Bill Cosby. I'm not sure if anybody really wants to be. I don't know if you really want a tribute from Bill Cosby these days, do you?
I don't know. Yeah, he's on the blacklist now.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good tribute, but obviously he knows him very well because they spent so much time, especially when Malcolm was younger. Of course, I mean he was playing his dad in that show, which is a funny show.
Oh yeah, that show was great.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a bad one. So R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner, or as most people know, Theodore Huxtable. Damn, crazy. R.I.P. Chuck Mangione as well this past week. And if you don't know who that is, he was a big music guy, trumpeter, composer, jazz type stuff. his most famous song is "Feels So Good." You've heard it, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
So he did a lot of like jazz and trumpet and composer work. It's not like he's a singer or anything. He's more just, you know, he did a lot of music that has been used in a lot of movies and stuff. And I guarantee you, if you're out there listening, you've heard that song "Feels So Good." I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And that came out in 1977. But yeah, R.I.P. Mr. Chuck Mangione. 84 years old. So he was up there.
Yeah, he died in his sleep, it says, and I'm like, that's probably the way to go right there.
If you're lucky like that to die in your sleep, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You just fall asleep and never wake. That's the way I'd go.
I would love to go that way.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel
Just
like
not
I'm,
knowing, bro. You know, not knowing.
well, just being like, good night, and then just never waking up and be like, oh, shit, that was great.
Yeah, I don't have to go to work today.
Although we don't know what happens to us after. I think
Yeah.
if you listen to what's his name out there.
He scares the living shit out of me.
Oh, what's his name?
Neil deGrasse.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, if you listen to him, apparently what happens after death is just nothing. You
Yeah.
are in a black. You just know nothing. Nothing.
It's like before you were born.
Yeah,
And
you don't
like,
remember.
You don't remember that unless you're that one guy. What's the guy that played in the Hustle and Flow? What's his name? And he was the first Iron Man.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
God, what's his name, man? It's slipping me.
I can't remember.
Anyway, he was on the Rogan podcast. He's like, I remember. He goes, "What was your first memory, Joe?" And Joe tells him like, I think I was like 3 or whatever, or 4. And then he goes, "I remember when I was in my mama's womb." And I was
There's
like,
no way,
I
bro.
was like, "There's no fucking way."
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, yeah, he's a weird motherfucker. He's very smart, but he's out there, bro. That whole
Well, you know, like
that whole interview with Joe Rogan, I was like, this guy's fucking nuts.
You know, so yeah, you're right. He was in the first Iron Man as
Yeah.
the War Machine or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I guess him and Robert Downey Jr. did not get along.
Yeah.
So he was not invited back for the next ones. And that's
No.
whenever
That's
what's
when they
his
got
name?
Don Cheadle, bro.
Yeah, Don Cheadle. God damn, I'm doing terrible with names today. I have had 3 sips of beer.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, anyway, but anyway, yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson, whatever his name is. He says if just like you were before you were born. Do you remember that? And everybody's obviously most people say no, and then that's the way it's going to be when you die. You're just nothing.
Yeah.
You're going to go into nothingness apparently.
That's really comforting.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking scary, bro.
I like to think that everybody sees people that have passed in their family and just I want to like meet like my, you know, grandfather, great whatever from the like 1700s or something. Be like, holy shit, buddy!
yeah. That's what I want to get. That's what I hope it is. You go into this room with all your ancestors and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'll get to see my dad again. I'll be like, "What's up, dude? Let's drink." And then
Yeah, I know. I hope I'm able to drink with no hangovers.
Yeah. That'd be great. Like like this is the end, dude. You can just wish
Yeah.
for whatever you want. And you get it.
Exactly.
And then we get the Backstreet Boys.
That's what that's the way I wish things will go. We'll see.
Yeah, I doubt it though.
Yeah.
Probably Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's a very smart guy. He's probably right.
He probably is. He's probably like, yeah, you're just nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Cool.
All that to be said.
Worm food, bro. That's what we're gonna become.
Yeah, all that to be said. R.I.P. Chuck Mangione.
Y'all know how this podcast goes.
Yeah. So there you go for that one. And then, man, these are 2 heavy ones right here. I mean, the other ones are obviously heavy, but you're starting to get some big time stuff here. R.I.P. Mr. Terry Bollea, or as you might know, Hulk Hogan, passed away this past week of cardiac arrest.
Damn.
Age 71, so he was up there. I mean, he's been around for forever. Obviously, everybody knows who Hulk Hogan is. But yeah, passed away at his home with a cardiac arrest. And there's been some things that I've seen out there, how, you know, Hogan, you know, he's been going through some surgeries and stuff like that, and promoting his Real American Beer, just like basically like nonstop and really working him to the bone, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting a lot of sleep and everything. I don't know if any of that's, you know, accurate or whatever, but passed away from cardiac arrest at age 71, Hulk Hogan. And this was a big one, bro. I mean, I grew up. We both did.
Mm-hmm.
You grow up when you're a little boy, you typically watch wrestling. Some people don't stop watching wrestling,
Yeah.
and that's okay. If you're 40 out there and you enjoy it, great. I stopped after a while, but one of the main things when I was a kid was Hulk Hogan, and you're just a Hulkamaniac, bro. And I'd always I remember specifically like getting a throwaway shirt or whatever, and like cutting the top and being like, rah, ripping it off like Hulk always did.
Yeah, I remember I was Hulk Hogan for Halloween a couple times.
Yep.
Shit like that. And yeah, he was massive in my childhood when I was
Massive.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so big when I was a young kid or whatever. I was watching him in WWF, and then he went over to WCW, and I watched him there. I watched him turn heels, they say, turn into a bad guy. And he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and he was still great.
Mm-hmm.
As a bad guy, he was fantastic. And the NWO thing, which took over, which was massive. I mean, I think everybody knows that too. He was like the head of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's just really crazy because, 71 and obviously had a ton of surgeries and everything because wrestling is scripted, if you will. But, I mean, they're still athletes and they're still out there, like, going crazy and,
they take
physical.
Yeah, they take a beating.
Yeah. So, I mean, definitely a lot of those guys have to go through a ton of surgeries and everything. And obviously Hulk Hogan was probably on steroids and stuff at some point and all that and put his body through a lot. So, to do what he did and well, yeah, that's a big one, man.
Yeah.
Did not see that coming at all. You know?
No, man. That was that one was just one of those ones that come out of nowhere and you're like, damn.
I do want to say that Hulk Hogan's match against Andre the Giant is like the most watched sports event of all time. Still to this day, I think.
Yeah, that was insane.
I think it had more viewers than anything ever in history.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That should tell you right there how I mean, yeah, wrestling is scripted or whatever. It's not. It's all for drama and all for that entertainment stuff. But they still go out there and put on a hell of a show.
Yeah. When
they're in the ring. So, yeah. R.I.P. Mr. Hulk Hogan. I still kind of can't believe this one, to be honest.
Yeah, this one just kind of came out of nowhere.
It really did. So, R.I.P. Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan. Damn it. Did you ever go to a live wrestling show and see Hulk Hogan?
I did not. No,
I didn't either. You've been to a wrestling show, but not for Hulk.
Yeah, no, there was like a chair. Like I think I talked about it because whenever the Iron Claw came out, it was the Von Erichs. It was like in my hometown, which is a very small town. In my gym that I would always play basketball in, they set up. It was like a charity event for my cousin who was in a bad accident where he almost lost his leg.
Yeah,
and they put this. I don't know how they put it together, but it was all the big guys. Hogan wasn't there, but there. Kevin Von Erich was there. Gentleman Chris Adams. Goddamn, the other Iron Sheik was there.
Wow.
Yeah, and I went in the locker room and met them all, dude. It was crazy, and I was looking for Polaroids because I wanted to get that one with Kevin Von Erich, and I guess my mom lost them, dude. I was looking in the attic and shit, I couldn't find them, so sucks. But
damn you.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I've been to. I didn't go to like a WWF like main thing that was on TV or anything.
Yeah, I did, but Hogan wasn't a part of it.
Yeah,
so I didn't ever see Hogan wrestle or anything. Just on TV every week when I was really into it as a kid. So pretty crazy. Okay. And then unfortunately, probably I'll go out on a limb and make sure I say this is the biggest one we've done. And then this podcast is almost 4 years old, guys, which is crazy.
Yeah, this is the big one, the biggest one we've had so far, I think.
Which is crazy. 4 years, bro.
4 years.
Jesus. We've consumed a lot of beers during that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is definitely the biggest one. So we got to say R.I.P. to Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. Passed away this past week as well. Crazy timing because 17 days before he did his last show, they called it Back to the Beginning. It was in Birmingham. Ozzy did a solo part for a little bit, and then Black Sabbath played to end it, and it was their final thing forever. And it was 17 days before, and 17 days later, Ozzy Osbourne passes away at age 76, which I think everybody can agree. And I mean, I was saying this, I'm like, yeah, we all knew it was coming eventually, and it's amazing that Ozzy made it this far because of what he did to his body through the years.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a shock. So soon after that concert, that's the shocking part, I think, because you just thought like, okay, he did his concert, and now he's just going to kind of go live peacefully with his. I mean, his kids are older now. He has grandkids. it looked like from videos with his grandkids, he was a great grandfather. You know, he was really good with them and appreciated everything and family and whatnot. And so just really sooner than I thought, I guess. But, I mean, he definitely looked like on stage or whatever. And we know he had Parkinson's and he was not able to stand up and perform. He was sitting in a chair. He looked okay, and he sounded pretty better than I thought he was going to sound.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, definitely.
I didn't think, like, it wasn't in my head. It was like, yeah, he looks like he's about to kick it, you know? Like, he was like, okay, yeah, he's old, obviously, but he looks like he's okay. He looks like he's happy and good spirits and everything. And there was videos after that came out, like, behind, like, the scenes or whatever in the dressing rooms and stuff, and he was talking to all the bands, and it seems like he's really happy and in good spirits, so... Yeah, just sucks, man. Ozzy Osbourne was, look, whether you like that music or not, you cannot deny the impact that Ozzy Osbourne had on hard rock, heavy metal, and the inspiration. He's inspired so many people, dude. So many people. Black Sabbath, of course. You know, they're not Black Sabbath without Ozzy, and then his solo career was probably bigger than Black Sabbath, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, his solo career was massive, man. Those first 2 albums were insane. Because, well, he got fired from Black Sabbath because he was drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
But then he just went off on his own and released Blizzard of Oz and then Diary of a Madman after that. And those were insane albums.
Yep.
And then, but then he just kept putting out really good stuff. And then they got back together like 97 or whatever. And that's when I saw Black Sabbath was like 98-ish. 98 or 99. That was a great fucking show. I was glad to be able to say that I saw that when he was still running around stage like a madman.
Yeah.
And
Same. When I saw him, he was still able to move and running around like crazy, spraying water on the crowd and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, one hell of a career. Like you were saying, so many influences. There's a lot of bands that wouldn't be around if Black Sabbath and Ozzy didn't start whatever they did back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s.
Yep.
So, pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. A giant in the industry. And like we said, man, these guys that we grew up listening to and everything are starting to fall because they're getting old now. And the fact that Ozzy made it this far is actually kind of a miracle, like you said, with all the drugs and alcohol he went through. But
I mean, some of the crazy stories you hear about bands that are on tour with him in the 80s and just the shit that he was doing, like, I don't know if it's true, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that he was obviously just snorting ants and drinking people's piss, and it's just like, good God, man.
Yeah.
On just an extreme amount of drugs. I can't even imagine how much drugs this guy did.
Yeah. Crazy career,
Obviously, like,
man.
you know, I assume that it maybe did something, but you saw Ozzy, he was always like, yeah, he's hard to understand sometimes. And but the Osbournes, the reality show was fantastic. I mean, that was great.
Yeah.
That's one of the best reality shows. You can actually watch that and laugh.
Yeah. I'm not a big reality TV guy, but I did check that out, and I was like, this is actually really good. Because, you know, Ozzy's just walking around like, you know, he doesn't, you know, he was just walking around doing his thing.
Well, there's some funny.
Yeah.
There's some really funny clips of
that thing when he's trying to fucking turn on his, like, the History Channel or whatever on TV. He's got that big run. He doesn't know. He's like, what the fuck? And then I think it's like a cell phone starts ringing. He's like, what the fuck is that? He doesn't even know what's going on. Dude.
No, he's just like, what in the fuck is that?
Yeah.
The best one though is the beer thief one. Did you ever hear that one?
Yeah.
So
Someone stole my beers.
Yeah, here. I'm gonna play the audio because it's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Darling. Hi, darling.
Someone has been in my room and taken my beers away from my room.
I don't think so, darling. Who would do that? Who could possibly do that? Who's the beer thief? You. You're the beer thief.
That's when he was still drinking, obviously.
Yeah.
He's just like, someone has been in my room and taken my beers. It's like, you drank them, bro.
Yeah. That's me the next day, bro. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I couldn't have drank all those. And then, yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. Tons of moments that Ozzy gave us, obviously, in his long career, legendary career with Black Sabbath and his solo stuff, and then with his family and everything. I mean, obviously his most popular song was Crazy Train. That was big. It's endless. It's endless how many hits the guy had.
Yeah.
Not only with Black Sabbath, but the solo career, which I still say that his solo career is bigger than Black Sabbath.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No More Tears, Mama, I'm Coming Home. Good luck listening to that now.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Crowley, Bark at the Moon, Shot in the Dark, Dreamer, I Don't Want to Stop. I mean, these are all hits that he, like, Shot in the Dark is one of my favorite songs ever.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My favorite Ozzy song of all time is Over the Mountain.
Yeah, Over the Mountain, Flying High Again.
Those are so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of my top 5 solos. It's Randy Rhoads, obviously. And that's the other thing. Ozzy had a knack for picking out the best fucking guitar players on his albums. Randy Rhoads, Jakey Lee, Zach Wilde, all those.
Yeah. Did Jakey Lee do Shot in the Dark?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he did the next 3 albums after the 2 that Randy Rhoads was on, and Randy Rhoads tragically died after that.
Yeah. Still a sad story. And then if you listen to or you see some stuff from Ozzy recently or within the last 10 years or whatever, still talking about Randy Rhoads and how he's like, I think about Randy every day. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, he loved that kid, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, I wish, because Randy tried to wake Ozzy up to go on that plane ride.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
Ozzy said, I wish I was up because I wouldn't have went on it, and I would have maybe stopped Randy from getting on that fucking plane.
Yeah,
and
just a really crazy way to go because they were trying to like buzz the tour bus and wake people up or something.
Because Ozzy was just passed out, basically asleep, and he hit from partying the night before, obviously.
Yeah,
no telling what kind of drugs he was on, and then so they were like, let's buzz the tour bus and try to wake him up, and then that pilot actually had drugs in his system too, is what they found out, and so that's why.
Yeah,
terrible way to go, but yeah,
terrible that it took such a massive talent of Randy Rhoads and so young too, and
25, man.
Yeah, and so no matter what you believe after you die or whatever, but I definitely hope for the happier afterlife where Ozzy gets to go hang out with Randy Rhoads and Lemmy and all the people that he knows that have passed away and gets to hang out up there and jam a little bit. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I hope he's hanging out there with his idols that he grew up with, the Beatles, Maybe he's up there with John Lennon, George Harrison.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other 2 are still alive, though, so he can't hang out.
I think he's probably hung out with them in real life.
Yeah.
Ozzy knew everybody. That's the other thing, too, by the way. Because whenever this happened or whatever, everybody was sending tributes out. I mean, literally everybody. It didn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
You were influenced by Ozzy Osbourne in some way. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. If it was the show, the TV show, which was massive, or his music, like I remember experiencing Crazy Train for the first time. I was like in middle school, dude.
Yeah.
And a buddy.
Riff. Yeah. It's just like when you hear that riff for the first time, I wish I could go back and listen to it the first time ever again.
Oh, yeah, because it's one of the best riffs of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember hearing that. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Like so Crazy Train, don't get me wrong, is an amazing song. It's one of those ones that's so amazing it gets overplayed a lot. But that riff never gets old.
No. That's one of the first things I learned on guitar, too. It's usually one of the first, if you start guitar, like you get taught that riff because it's just so good. And it's a great finger exercise, by the way. And it's not easy.
No.
Randy Rhoads was an insane guitar player.
Yes, he was. So, yes, unfortunately, that's that biggest one.
Massive, dude.
Ozzy Osbourne.
And that one sucks, man.
That does. I'm really sad. I will say that I'm thankful that he was around for as long as he was. I got to see Ozzy live twice. And it was not with Black Sabbath, though. It was just Ozzy and his band.
Yeah,
so Zach Wilde was soloing for like 35 minutes on stage. And I was like, Jesus, man.
See, mine's the other way around. I saw Black Sabbath. I never saw Ozzy solo, which I fucking regret now, obviously.
Yeah. It was great to see him solo. I mean, all the hits he was playing, I was like, yes.
Yeah. I don't know why I never did. That just never happened for me. But I did get to see the Black Sabbath reunion tour and like when they first got back together, basically. And that was really cool. Because then, I mean, I was able to see Pantera, the original Pantera, all together.
Yeah.
They opened up for them, and it was a crazy fucking show.
Yeah, that's insane, for sure.
But anyway, sad.
Yep. R.I.P. Ozzy.
Music is not going to be the same.
No, it won't be. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I would say like his new stuff that he put out in like 2022 was good.
Yeah,
I listened to the album.
That guy was a hell of a song. He just knew, dude. He just had it, dude. He just had it. He's just one of those guys that had it. Great songwriter. He knew how to put songs together, and like I said, he picked the best musicians, obviously.
Yeah,
and
so, even though he's not playing on stage, he wrote a ton of that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like I mean, he put all that shit together. So yeah, R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. We're gonna miss that one. That's a big one that we're gonna miss. So, okay, that's a terrible R.I.P. segment. God damn, that's the worst of all time. That's the worst one we've ever had.
I know. I hate when we have like that many. You're like, fuck, this is awful. Now let's talk about something funny.
Yeah, let's talk about sports now. Yeah. So speaking of that, going into sports, there's no way to really transition happily off of that. Just crack a beer for your legends that you lost, okay?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You know what? Grab me one, bro. Fuck it.
All right, I got you. It's time, bro. I've been drinking this pickle beer.
Might as well get started, right?
I mean, we would already be started in Indy, bro.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
God, at least popping drugs over here.
Yeah. I got to take pills, guys. It's legal. Don't come at me.
Who cares if it's not?
You're right.
No,
I wish it wasn't. I wish it was.
No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Kicked off YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
let me put my IB or whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah. Yeah, that works. I tested it earlier because we haven't been live on YouTube in a while, and the commands were working once I got them back to work, and I was like, all right, cool, got it.
Oh, wait, I'll put yours in there, bros.
Yeah, do that, please. Okay, let's move on. Let's get into sports. Like I said, there's no way to transition for that. Just crack a beer, please, and drink it with us.
Yeah.
All right. NFL training camps well underway. All 32 NFL teams are at training camp going through it. And you'll start to see some news come out for your teams or whatever, as much as you follow. The big thing out of our teams, we can say this, Leaf, your star wide receiver, Terry McLaurin, has reported to the team this morning. And he's not expected to practice until he has a new contract, and also went on to the physically unable to perform list due to some sort of ankle injury that he he got, I guess, from training on his own. But McLaurin, since he will be at camp technically, he's no longer going to be fined $50,000 a day. So I don't know how much he got fined, but it was probably racking up pretty good on him. But he's got the money, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's supposed to make like $19 million this year, so he's fine.
Yeah, but he needs a new contract.
Yeah,
so he will not practice until he has a new contract.
Yeah,
and I guess as long as his ankle's okay.
Yeah, as long as he's at the facility, they call that, it's not a holding out anymore. It's called a hold in.
Hold in.
Yeah, and so he still probably won't practice until he gets a deal. I don't know. Hopefully a deal's coming because both sides want it to happen. I mean, obviously they don't want to trade him. He said he's made it clear he wants to stay and finish his career in Washington. I just think they're probably far off from the terms. He's going to turn 30 this year. We know what happens with receivers after 30. I don't know. McLaurin may be in that department, or he may not be. Maybe he's going to just be productive like he's always been. But we don't know that. And so Adam Peters is a smart guy. He's a good GM. So I think he's looking for a fair deal for both sides. So I think it's coming. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would, though.
Yeah, same. So, but it'll happen.
But I want to see the guy on the team. He's been loyal all these years. He should stay here. He should get to retire with the team. I would love that, and as long as he's productive all the way till the end, I'd be happy with that too. But just get him paid and make it fair, and then let's fucking get to business. This is a team on the rise, bro, and so you can't. I would love to have him a part of it because he's been a big part of it ever since. Even when we sucked, he was producing. So
that's true.
I would love him to be there when we're being successful. So get it done
with bum ass quarterbacks. He was still.
Yeah, I don't know how he was doing that with like. I can't even name the
list is endless, bro.
They used to have. This will be the first time in his career that the starter is the same person.
Yeah.
In 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that's great. That's not good.
I think
it's good now.
Because was he?
Well, Kirk Cousins was there, man. He had to be there, but it wasn't much. I mean,
yeah,
it wasn't much because they let Cousins go, which I think everybody thought was a mistake.
I mean, looking back at it now, it might have been the right thing to do because
I don't know,
Kirk
man.
Cousins
When he went
is,
to Minnesota, he was still badass.
Yeah, but I mean, just
Now he's older.
He's just one of those regular season guys. He's
that's
prime
true.
time. Kirk is not good.
That's true. You make a good point. And now he's back up to Michael Penix.
But anyway, yeah, it's true. And he's making a god awful amount of money.
Tons of money.
He's the highest paid backup of all time.
At least, yeah. But yeah, I think you're right. I think eventually they'll get that done. That'd be stupid not to sign McLaurin. He needs.
Coming,
man.
He
needs a deal.
It's just taking so long. I mean, just get it done because I mean, we're getting down to crunch time here. I mean, a little over a month. When the season starts. So let's go.
Speaking of new contracts, this happened today. Actually, the Cowboys signed. Not Micah Parsons. They have signed tight end Jake Ferguson to a 4-year extension worth $52 million. So, once again, the Cowboys are just overpaying, as they do. And that's overpaid for me. I'm sorry. Jake Ferguson's okay, but, that's an overpay. And then nobody was talking about it either. This just kind of happened out of nowhere. Everybody's waiting on the Micah Parsons deal and his own extension.
Yeah.
Which has not happened, which is getting to where I don't know if it's bad blood or if it's just a circus, because that's what the Cowboys are, and Jerry Jones especially. But both sides are kind of almost taking shots at each other publicly, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Well,
This team is so fucking – this front office is so goddamn stupid, man.
I mean, let me ask you this question. If you're a different kind of – you're a head on your shoulders type of Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Now, if the normal Cowboy fan or, the other Cowboy fans, do you think they want the deal done before Trey Hendrickson's deal is done? Because then –
Yeah. Well,
Trey Hendrickson's deal is going to reset the market, I think.
Well,
and then
maybe because
Jerry,
they're not like the same
position-ish
position-ish kind of like.
Yeah.
So the deal would have been beneficial to get done before T.J. Watt got his deal.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Because that sets the fucking bar.
Yeah. But I think Trey Hendrickson's going to get more than T.J. Watt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would not
And then
surprise me.
you know how Jerry is. He's whenever they're shitty like this, he's got to keep himself in the thing. So he's going to overpay Michael Parsons and make him maybe the highest player non-quarterback ever.
I don't care what people say out there to me. I don't care. I would not sign Michael Parsons.
I think yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't do
we
it.
watched him last year, man, and he wasn't.
No. There's moments where he's really, really good, and then there's moments he just disappears.
Yeah.
And he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Put it that way. I
not
mean, he
very smart.
can't spell. And
Yeah.
then, his pockets is terrible. He just rants and just says stupid shit. And I'm like, I don't want that type of player on my team.
Yeah.
I don't care. So you can bash me all you want. I don't care. I don't want that type of player on my team. Let him go do that shit somewhere else.
Yeah. Let him go to the Raiders, bro.
Yeah, let somebody else pay him, overpay him. And the only thing you're doing, too, when you sign these deals like this, and we've seen this with the Cowboys, man, they got 3 players that take up fucking so much of their goddamn money, their cap space and everything. And it's like, what in God's name are you doing? It's just like you can't run your team this way. That's why they're so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they overpay everybody. And it's crazy. It's crazy to me. $52 million for Jake Ferguson, bro? No.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
I'm not doing that. I mean, it's just so stupid. I mean, they made Dak the highest paid player ever in NFL history. And that is just the worst decision you could ever make. I do not care.
That's the Jones economics, bro.
That is so bad, bro. What has Dak Prescott done to earn anything like that? Nothing.
Nothing. He's got 2 playoff wins.
2 playoff wins. Wild card, by the way, because
And-
that's the only
And
thing
there's
they
a
can
rookie
win.
quarterback that's got more than him
Yes. Yeah.
on his rookie deal still.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
So, yeah, I mean, I would assume that they're going to reach a deal with Parsons because it's Jerry, and Jerry falls in love with the people that he drafts, and he's like, I have to give him a deal. I can't let him walk. I don't understand.
It's okay to let the guys you draft go. It's fine.
Look, he's
It
still on
happens all the time.
he's still on his rookie contract.
Mm-hmm.
So he still is under contract technically. I'd be like, play your contract out and we'll talk about it, or you can go see what the market has.
Yeah.
But these guys now, they're like, I want a new contract. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Hold out.
Every time they get down to that 1 year left or whatever, it's like they start. I don't get it, but it's whatever.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they overpaid Jake Ferguson this morning. So he'll be the tight end for the foreseeable future. And then we'll see about Micah Parsons. Now, speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, they, again, just want to mention that it's a fucking circus over there at training camp because that's the way Jerry loves it. He gave his opening press conference sort of deal to talk to fans and all that, and you could hear people in the back just yelling obscenities at him and pay Micah Parsons and sell the team and all that. And I just, what a fucking nightmare, dude. I don't know how I can't do it. I mean, you guys know this, and Leaf definitely knows this. Like, I can't do Jerry Jones anymore, man. The guy's got to go, and then I'll get serious about being a Cowboys fan again. But I can't do it, and it's going to be really hard to do that anyways because Stephen Jones is going to be taking over. So it's bad.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way. It's bad. Brian Schottenheimer is apparently going to be the best coach ever, according to these Homer Cowboy fans.
God damn, I love Cowboys Twitter, bro. It's almost as good as Rangers Twitter, to be honest with you. Well, actually, it's way better because Cowboys fans are insane.
Dude,
you see one practice, bro, and you think Brian Schottenheimer is going to be the fucking Hall of Fame coach.
We saw a post the other day. I swear to God, it was after like the second training camp practice. And I don't know if this person like is watching a stream or like
who knows? Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't think it would be online like that.
I don't have a clue, but yeah, this person tweets out like, "Okay, I'm completely sold on Brian Schottenheimer as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys." I'm like, 2 practices, huh?
Jesus.
Hasn't called a single play for the team,
Yeah,
or as a head coach, anyways. And you're sold already for this guy that was in the league for so long and never got offered a head coaching job.
Yeah,
all right.
And look, I mean, training camp does not matter. No matter how good the team looks like in training camp, that doesn't go over to real time football. Trust me. Well, look, it's like spring training. We all know how that works out. You could be badass in spring training, and guess what?
Yeah.
Shit the bed that we got a guy on our team doing that now. Well, he's not playing right now, but
He activated today.
yeah, oh yeah, he did. And then
so
he still sucks, and he had a great spring training. So it doesn't matter what you do when it doesn't count. It matters what you do when it counts.
Yeah. I don't give 2 fucks about any of these practices.
I don't either, dude. Every time I see stats like this, like Jaden Daniels is 5 or 6, I'm like, okay, yeah, because it's training camp.
Yeah. Yeah,
they weren't rushing him hard. They weren't covering him, the receivers that hard. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, the stats out there are insane. After a practice, they're like, Dak went 4 for 6 during practice. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. I did see the video the other day though. He threw a pick, and I was like, "Oh, that's. I mean, that will happen. That's Dak for you."
Yeah, that's going to happen a lot in the regular season. Even if they make the playoffs, which they won't this year, that'll happen a lot.
Yeah, Vegas has the Cowboys' odds of missing the playoffs.
I would put money on it.
I would too, because Brian Schottenheimer, there's no way this guy's going to be that. I mean,
he's not the answer.
I just can't see it. I can't see it. And Dak is another year older. Like, it's not going to get any better. I don't understand why people think it's going to get better.
No, he's been in the league
10 years.
10 years, and it's what he is.
Yeah.
We've seen it so many times. I mean,
his stats, 10-year stats.
There's a ceiling
Romo.
there, and I think he's hit it.
Yeah, well, yeah, he hit it a long time ago. His stats comparable to Romo after 10 years, they're basically identical. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, we got two same quarterbacks back to back. It's insane.
20 years of suck.
Yeah.
20 years of great number production, and then 20 years of shit in the bed in the playoffs.
I mean, you've got a great regular season quarterback that wins 10 to 12 games and goes to the playoffs and then gets their ass handed to him. Mm-hmm. That's the Cowboys way, and we'll see if they make it this year. As it gets closer, we'll do our regular season like predictions.
Yeah, we should.
And all that, but damn, I don't care about what they're doing in training camp. I really don't.
No, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to be all pumped about it like that. I mean, it's practice, and it's good that they're out there getting the work in, obviously, but
yeah,
wake me up when it's September, bro. You know?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm 100% with you on
Just
that.
don't get hurt is the only thing I care about.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They could get hurt, of course, but that's going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So, we'll see. But there you go. There's all kinds of news out there for, your training camps and whatnot. And Aaron Rodgers is out there at Pittsburgh training camp pissing off Terry Bradshaw. So it's great.
Yeah.
Terry Bradshaw does not want Aaron Rodgers as QB of the Steelers, which I'm like, Terry, like, you were the QB so long ago, bro. Shut up.
And also, you need to retire.
Yes.
As an analyst, because you're getting terrible.
That's right. So we'll see. We'll keep talking about if anything crazy happens. And then, we're knocking on the door. This past Thursday was the last Thursday without some sort of football some sort of football game or anything until February. So we're knocking on that NFL door, baby. We're almost there, and that's a beautiful thing.
It's the best time of the year, by the way.
Let's get through this fucking month of August, bro. Like the coming month of August, 'cause it's gonna be hot as balls.
Yeah. When September rolls around, it's still pretty hot here in Texas, but at least it's not as
it's cool enough.
It's not 100-degree August hot as balls weather. So.
No, exactly. It starts to cool off, but then, like you said, it doesn't matter because we start getting those Thursday night games and then the Sundays, baby. Whew. I can't wait for Scott Hansen to tell me that I've got 7 hours of commercial-free football ahead, and I've got the Red Zone channel on, and I'm just like, yes, I'm in heaven. It's beautiful.
It's a lovely time.
Yep. So there you go. Well, more to come on that sort of stuff. But the other thing I want to mention real quick with the NFL is, so it came out this past week as well that the NFL is going to be suspending at least 100 players, or not suspending, excuse me, fining at least 100 players from half of the NFL's teams, possibly suspension as well. We'll see. For allegedly selling their allotted tickets to this year's Super Bowl above the face value, and that violates league policy. So I think as a player for the NFL teams, you get some Super Bowl tickets, you get allotted tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And under an agreement between the league and the NFLPA, players who violated the rule will be fined 1.5 times the face ticket value, and you'll lose your allotted tickets to the next 2 Super Bowls. If you're playing in the game, you'll have the chance to purchase seats. So it's like a sort of like, like a benefit that you get. And if you fucking violate the terms, then you lose them and you get fined. So if they decline the punishment, that's whenever Roger Goodell could step in and say you're suspended. So it's an excess of 100 people that did this for players from roughly half of the 32 teams. So, yeah.
That's
pretty nuts, bro.
Players, man.
No wonder these goddamn tickets are so high. We got the people that have them just fucking doing shit like this to the people out there trying to go see their team.
Yeah, it's not like these guys need the extra cash. Jesus.
Yeah,
they make a ton of money in the NFL.
Yeah. So, they're still investigating it. They're saying the players and employees who work directly with the ticket bundlers or otherwise had a greater role will face increased penalties. So if you kind of were the ringleader of this, you can expect a little bit harsher penalties maybe as they do their investigation. And, yeah. Why would you just not go to the game, bro? Or just you could sell that at face value. You're still making – they gave them to you for free, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Just sell them at face value. They're more expensive than other tickets anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
It's so stupid, dude.
This, to me, is worse than Calvin Ridley betting on a goddamn game.
Yeah.
That he wasn't even in.
Yeah, $1,000 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was $1,000 or ducks. Whichever you want to say.
It's a lot of ducks.
Quack, quack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like that to me, like Calvin Ridley betting on an NFL game that he's not a part of for $1,000 is less of a. He got suspended for a year for that, dude.
Yeah, a whole goddamn season, dude.
Yeah. This is worse to me.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. What do I know? So we'll see what comes out of that. But this is just like the betting. It's just going to keep coming out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no, it's not the last time we hear of that stuff. So
not at all. Okay, over the baseball stuff, dude, just to talk about the Rangers right now. We're riding a little bit of a pretty nice little wave coming out of the All-Star break. They have only lost 1 game since the All-Star break. Rangers are playing some very good baseball. It's the first time I've been able to say that this year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
First time I've been able to say that this year, and it feels good. So coming out of the All-Star break, they are playing very good. Going into the All-Star break, they were playing good, too, because they won the series against the Astros right before that. But the Rangers have only lost 1 game since the break. So they are right now, 7-1 since the All-Star break. And they are playing today at 1:30 p.m., so in about an hour from now, roughly. And they're going for their second straight sweep. They just swept the Athletics, and they've won 2 against the Braves after. Going for the sweep of the Braves today. The Atlanta Braves are not like they used to be. They're actually trash this year. So the Rangers should have no problem sweeping today.
That would be great.
I hope so.
And they got to keep, like we said, man. We said this at the All-Star break. They got to come out and go on a streak like this, and they have. And
Dude, we said that.
I think they're a game and a half out of the last wild card spot right now. After I don't know about after last night's game, but yeah, I think
Half game back
now because they won last night. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so that's great if you can just keep going. And like we said, you go on this long streak and you start playing the way that we know you can play.
Yeah.
With the great pitching we have right now, I mean, you're set up to make a run and do really well. So hopefully this keeps going, this streak, and we'll see them kind of start dominating. Maybe try to compete for that division. Maybe. I don't know how far out there from that though.
5 games.
That's not bad.
No.
You can close on that.
No, you still got plenty of games against the Astros too.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's 100% doable. Being a half game out of the wild card tells me 1,000,000% here in the next 3-4 days. I want to see what CY does. We need some bullpen help, I think.
Yeah. He's going to make some moves, I think, to better this team since they're playing really well.
I don't think he's going to try to get a bat because we're getting Jock back today. The offense has actually looked somewhat decent.
Yeah.
A tribute to Brett Boone.
I mean, you need one.
Booney, baby.
I think you need one, though. But, I mean, yeah,
I don't think he's going to do it.
I think bullpen is priority, though.
It is 100%. We still don't have a closer. I'm still nervous as hell in this 9th inning. I mean, Robert Garcia is okay. Like, he's doing okay, but he makes me nervous.
Yeah. I mean, I would love a guy that's dedicated, and you just call on him on the 9th and just slam
And
the
they
ball.
have the money to do it because they have a little wiggle room to stay under the tax, and we know that's the thing, which is stupid to me.
Yeah.
But the Rangers right now in the American League, they have the second best run differential. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just playing really good ball for the first time this year, consistently in these last 8 games. And we said, your Leafs right. We said that. We were like, dude, they got to come out of the All-Star break and have like a really good stretch where like they go like, win 7 straight or do what they're doing here and just keep what they're doing right now. Just keep winning series. Now, sweeping is amazing, obviously. Now, that's tough to do just because you play every day and you face a different guy, pitcher, and all that. But they're finally playing some good baseball, and things look like they're trending in the right direction. We're starting to see the team that we thought they would be. It took way too long, but here they are. And
took half a fucking season.
Yeah, yeah. Record right now, 55-50. So 5 games over 500. I'm like, Jesus, finally. They got out of that cellar, and they're starting to play really good. I mean, the pitching is still just outstanding. I mean, Nathan Eovaldi, his ERA is 1.5 now.
He's been so insane for us this year.
Yes. How he was not on the All-Star team is still just absolute bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But the Rangers giving him that little bonus in his contract anyways because they considered him an All-Star. That's tip of the cap to Mr. Ray Davis on that one. Or if he even knows. He probably didn't even know it. He's like, what? We did that?
Yeah, he definitely doesn't know.
Yeah. But it's exciting to see. And like I said, Jock Peterson is being activated today. He'll be back after his, I think a month and a half he was gone because he broke his hand off getting hit from a pitch. He was doing nothing before that. So we'll see if that time off maybe that would be huge. If Jock Peterson came back as the full-time DH and was doing what he's supposed to do by just hit like 280, bro.
Yeah.
And hit homers, or 250 and hit homers. That's all I want from him.
I would love that.
Yeah, he wasn't even doing that. He was struggling majorly. So that'll be massive. If he comes back and hits like he's supposed to, talk about a boost. And then I'm going to claim, and I don't care what people say out there, dude, I'm claiming Seager's resurgence. I called him out publicly, and he's just been killing it ever since.
Yeah.
I'm claiming it. I don't care. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's Corey Seager. I mean, that's what I'm never worried about him, but it's just really bad whenever it takes him like a month to get going. You're like, whoa, dude, this is not good.
Yeah. I don't like those slow starts like that, especially for guys, superstars on our team, man. They should be the ones out there setting the tone, But whatever. Well, they're all doing it now, and I like it.
There's a reason the offense is doing better, bro.
Yeah.
When Seager and Simeon are going, this offense is going to go.
Yeah.
So
we'll see, man. I'm excited the next few days when the trade deadline's coming up, and so I would like to see what CY does and see what we can better this team and see if they can make a good run.
I definitely think that Well, obviously the Rangers are not going to be sellers, not with where they're at. But yeah, I think you try to go out there and get a closer.
Yeah.
I do. I think you go out and get a power closer and see what's out there and do it. You got to trade for like one or two things and go for it, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I would love to see that. And this team was set up like this to win multiple years, and they haven't done it yet. And so
do it. You do it
so
now.
Make those moves now so we can get another shot at it.
Yep. You no fucking around. You go for it, dude. You got to. That's what I say, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to fucking make the playoffs and then shit the bed.
Yeah.
Or be close. Like, you're here to win, dude. Go for it, dude. Go get a closer. They had to do it in 23. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they had to go out and get Chapman. Without Chapman, we ain't going to the World Series. I promise you.
Right.
So, I definitely want to see him go out and do it. See who's out there. Did Kirby Yates sign a 1-year deal with the Dodgers, or was that longer?
I can't remember.
Man,
I
I would love a reunion with Kirby Yates, bro. That guy
Yeah.
was insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't checked his stats this year, but one thing I do know is the Dodgers have been playing like shit, which makes me happy.
I love it.
Yeah, makes me real happy actually. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, there's plenty of games against the Astros still, and some division stuff. So they've got time. Obviously, we've got time. We're about to kick off the last couple months of the season, so there is definitely time, and they could sneak in, and you never know when you get in, it starts over. So
Yeah.
look what they did in 23.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why we won and the whole thing in 23 because they got into the dance and kicked ass.
Right there. Right there.
Oh, yeah. The old banner.
Yeah. That's never.
Bandwagon fans over here, by the way.
Yes, we are. That's never coming down, by the way. The first one's never coming down.
No.
I'm excited, though, that they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. I will say, too, Leaf, real quick, I took my daughter to the game last Monday, I believe it was, and through a friend, got on the list to be able to go into the stadium early to watch Rangers batting practice. Really appreciative of that opportunity, and you get to go down on the field. And so that's cool. It would be even cooler if the Rangers hitters actually did batting practice, though.
Yeah, that's so
3
weird.
hitters hit batting practice, and so we got to watch Simeon hit, Freeman, and then Jock actually took some swings as well. Which when he was swinging, I was like, "Oh shit, he must be close." Yeah, but that was it.
Just 3.
Yeah, 3 hitters. You didn't see Seager didn't show anything. Garcia, I didn't see Carter. I didn't. Langford came over and signed for like half the kids and then left. And then Simeon came over and signed, and Lexi got his autograph actually. But nobody else came over to sign at all. I was like, all right, well, yeah, this is cool being down here, but none of the hitters are hitting, and I know they have batting cages like underneath. And everything that a lot of them do. Like, we know Seager has his own hitting coach and does his own thing, and they let him do that. And you should, because he's a 2-time World Series MVP. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
But it is a little weird that it's just a lot different from when I was a kid. When I was a kid, you could go down to the first row of the stadium, and you could lift your leg up and go onto the field. But you don't, obviously. But you're just right there, and you don't have to get on a list. You didn't have to get on a list. You just showed up early, and they were hitting, and all the hitters were hitting. And I got a ton of autographs when I was a kid. It was just a different experience. So I told Lexi, I'm like, man, I wish you kind of would have experienced what I did when I was your age or younger, because that's definitely not the. Because she was like, why is nobody else coming out? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird because I remember as younger, me and a buddy would always go, and we'd go in the outfield to try to catch when they hit
Sure.
balls out. We're trying to catch balls and stuff, and every player hit, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone on the team hit, and you were out there for God knows how long.
Yeah.
you had to get there early as shit because they do batting practice early, but
I mean,
they all hit, and so it was weird to see 3 dudes hit at batting practice. See?
it was just. I was like, that's it.
Yeah,
And they're all started. Bochy came over right next to us because he was talking to one of the coach's kids that were right next to us. And I was literally like less than a foot away from Bruce Bochy, and I was like, holy shit. He's a massive individual. Massive. Tall guy.
yeah,
He didn't even speak to me, though. I was like, oh, okay.
yeah.
But that's okay. It's not. I don't expect anything, obviously, but it is a little disappointing. And there was a lot of kids that were, the kids want their autographs. The kids want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for them to kind of not do that anymore, it's a little disappointing from the organization, in my opinion, because it's so good. To get a Rangers player autograph now, you either have to get lucky when they're doing that, and they're just somehow some come up there, but I doubt it, or you have to go to one of these fucking appearances and wait in line for like 3 hours, and that's stupid.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
That's not at all personal whatsoever.
No.
It sucks. I hate that. It's
No,
a cattle line.
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
Yeah, it's a cattle line. It's like one of those meet and greets, like a band thing or whatever. They kind of just run you through it.
Yeah, and they won't sign anything personal.
Yeah.
They give you a little card that they have, and they're like, here you go.
Yeah, because they don't want you to sell it on eBay or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Because there is those assholes that do that
Oh,
shit.
yeah, definitely. But you're not going to see those assholes on the field of batting practice, like getting on a list.
Yeah,
So,
no.
But I did get to, so when Simeon was signing Lexi's baseball, I was like, Iron Man Simeon, we love you, brother. And he was like, appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I called him Iron Man, and I'm like, it's true. You play every goddamn day.
Yeah.
And he got hit in the face with a baseball last night, and he was like, I'm staying in. And I was like, Jesus, I love this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to drag that guy off the fucking field. And I love it.
Yeah. So if you ever have the chance to go watch Rangers batting practice, do it for sure for the, experience or whatever, but just don't expect much because, you're probably not going to get much. And when the Athletics came out to take batting practice, we could have stayed, but I was like, I guess Brent Rooker would have been cool, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he did it. Who knows?
Right.
So, but I would have been like, what up, Rook? I wanted you on this other team.
Right. Yeah.
But
that's cool though. At least Lexi got to get one signature there, and then
she
be
did
on the field to see that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, she loved obviously Simeon.
Yeah.
But she really wanted to see Langford. She made a sign for Langford, and he didn't even come over. I was like, all right.
Yeah. That
So,
sucks.
I did tell her, I was like, that's kind of a lesson for you in a way to not put these guys on a pedestal, or anybody for that matter, like celebrity-wise, because they'll probably disappoint you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things. Is like you just hope when you do meet them, they're not a dick or whatever, and then
you never know what they're going through their day or whatever. But it's
Yeah.
like, that's one of the reasons why I just like don't put them up too high, because they'll probably, like, in the end, they'll probably disappoint you.
Yeah. Well, there's a story too that came out recently about Zach Bryan, which she's a big fan of him too, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah. You took her. Did you take her to the show or no?
No, her mom did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can't sit through 2 hours of that shit, bro.
No.
That's too depressing.
Well, anyway, he sold out like 3 dates at MetLife Stadium. Actually, he's actually gotten so fucking big.
Wow.
And he met fans like,
I didn't know he was that big.
yeah, no, he's been selling out stadiums like crazy.
Yeah.
And anyway, he met fans like in night 1 or night 3 of it. Like this is outside of the venue where people are just camped out. It's not a meet and greet situation at all. So what he said at first, because some fan posted on TikTok saying, there goes Zach Bryan. He didn't meet with fans, and then he left and didn't even roll his window down to say hi. And it was a 14-year-old girl that posted the TikTok video. Well, Zach Bryan replied to it. I don't know, maybe somebody told him about it, and he said, yeah, you're not entitled to meet me or get a hello. Whatever, and then he said he put the acronym that said GOMD, which they said is get off my dick, and I don't think he knew it was a 14-year-old, but he's kind of a douchebag anyway. But he's kind of right though. If you're gonna wait, they said they waited 4 hours, and I'm like, well, that's on you there, but still, he shouldn't have responded that way.
No.
And then also he's right though. If you're waiting outside, it's not a meet and greet situation. You don't know if you're going to get that shot or not.
Yeah.
And even though he did it on the first night, he did stop and meet a bunch of the people. But maybe night 2, he was in a bad mood after the show.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's kind of a dick anyway. He's kind of a douchebag. So I don't know why people idolize him. I mean, he seems nice sometimes when he does meet fans. But then he's one of these guys that just has trouble with fame. He's not really good at it. Like,
doesn't he drink a lot? And
yeah,
cause
he gets hammered and he tweets the dumbest shit. And then he's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm like, dude, just get off fucking social media.
Well, take your phone away, bro.
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't know how to be famous. He's one of those dudes that he's just a kid from Oklahoma that just got. I mean, he got massive overnight.
Yeah.
And he just really didn't know how to deal with it still. And like one time he got hammered and tweeted that Kanye West was better than Taylor Swift. And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna get fucking fired upon on that one, bro.
Yeah.
And then he came back and he's like, I'm just saying I like him better. Taylor Swift's good too. And I was like, just quit tweeting, bro. When you're hammered, lock your phone and don't get into it.
Yeah, get off Twitter or X, whatever.
And anyway, that's the thing though, man. Trying to meet they say don't meet your heroes, but I mean, some of them are great. Like I met Gary Allen and he was really cool, but it was one of those things. It was kind of a cattle line, and I just got to say,
well, I mean, some of the times that's the only way you're going to do it, unless you just get randomly lucky and bump into them in public somewhere.
Yeah, and then that's where you don't know what the situation's going to be. It's kind of a wild.
I'll still never forget though that time that we were on the border drinking beers for whatever reason. We were on the border. I think it's because they had schooners. And
we stopped and drink anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
At that time, we were like, they got beer. Let's just go in there.
They got schooners of beer. Let's drink on the border and eat some chips and salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were at that on the border off Western Center in Fort Worth, and the bartender or whatever came over, and word got around that Tony Stewart's over at one of the tables over there eating, and I'm a massive Stewart fan.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I have to at least approach him. And I thought,
yeah, I remember we were just sitting there drinking. The bartender goes, it's crazy. Tony Stewart just walked in, and we were like, what the fuck? And we all look around, and he's just sitting there.
The races were that weekend. So it made sense, obviously. But I mean, first of all, tip to the cap to Tony Stewart for trusting eating on the border before the race.
Yeah, I bet he was struggling the next day.
Yeah, I was like,
that
man,
car,
that's definitely ballsy of you, bro. And so I was such a massive Tony Stewart fan. I was like, I have to at least go over there and try. But that's like the worst possible time to bother somebody when they're eating.
Yeah.
With a group of friends, right?
Yeah.
But I was obviously had a little confidence in me with liquid. And so I went to the bathroom. And then when I walked back, I stopped. And I was like, do you mind if I get a picture with you? And he was like, no, man, no, let's do it right now. Hurry, though, so nobody else notices. That's what he said. And so we got one. It was a shitty flip phone. I still got the picture, actually.
Yeah.
It was a shitty flip phone, too, because that was before iPhones. I had a flip phone, and it's a shitty picture. It's very poor quality. I mean, you can tell it's us, but it's obviously not as good as pictures these days.
The iPhone, yeah.
But, yeah, I got a picture with him, and he was the nicest guy. And then I apologized for it. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I just didn't think I'd ever meet you. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
because you hear he's an asshole, but he's not.
Yeah. We all went over there, and he was funny, dude. And he was like, I didn't ask for a picture because I was just like, because you had gotten one, and I didn't want to make a big deal of it. So, but I remember him saying there was some lady sitting like to his left.
Yeah, one of his friends.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, man, this lady's looking to get laid tonight. And I was just like, hey, what's up? And she just smiled.
She was like, Tony.
Yeah. And I was like, this. And he was real cool with us.
Yeah, he was.
He
was super nice. That's the thing, though. He's always been labeled as an asshole. I'm like, no, dude, he's not at all.
And we were just like, all right, man, good luck. And, we didn't hang out too long. And
we got the worst. You literally bother them while they're eating. Usually they get mad about that. I can understand that. But like, don't try to fucking eat, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you just never know. But just don't put him up on a pedestal because, that's what I told her. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I tried to get you Langford, and I'm sure Langford's a good guy. I'm just saying, it's just weird how the organization's like, they just barely sign for kids, and it's like, that's kind of fucked up. And if anybody needs autographs and interactions, the damn kids.
Right.
I understand you're not going to come to me, a 40-year-old guy.
Mm-hmm.
They might think I'll sell it.
Yeah.
So, although I wouldn't, because, I'm obviously a huge fan my whole life, but anyways. All right, man, we babbled on enough of that, so let's get out of here. I think you have a couple things, right, to end on, and then I have another thing. This might be, maybe you have the same thing as me, one of these. I'm going to call this my two dumbasses of the week.
All right.
It's been a minute since we did that. Labeled people.
Yeah, mine.
Let me ask you this. Do you have anything about a flight that involves a couple?
No.
Okay, we're good. Guys, we're good. Okay, two dumbasses of the week right here for me, real quick. This says right here, couple arrested for sexual activity on a flight to Florida.
Oh, hell yeah.
So Christopher Arnold and Trista Riley are the two. I'm just going to call them dumbasses of the week because, let's be honest, you're going to get caught probably doing this. The flight was from New York to Sarasota, Florida, so they may be from Florida, bro.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me.
Yeah. A couple's decision to join the Mile High Club on a flight to Sarasota landed them a trip to jail. Investigators say they received a complaint from a flight attendant on JetBlue Flight 163 from JFK Airport to Sarasota International Airport. The flight attendant said that several children and their mother witnessed Christopher Arnold and Trista Riley engaging in sexual activity during the flight. I can't talk.
And they didn't like go to the bathroom. This was like in their seats.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like wondering if people saw them and they weren't in the. You can't fit in the bathroom anyways, dude.
No, it's way too small.
Yeah, those bathrooms are. It's made for half a person. I'm guaranteed. It's not even made for a full person.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently they were engaging in sexual activity on the flight, and people were able to see them, children and
Jesus,
others. So
fucking morons.
must have been in their seats trying to join the Mile High Club. You got to joining the Mile High Club is more than getting a BJ too. You got to actually do the whole thing, right? Otherwise, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. I don't know how you're thinking you're going to do that in your seat and not get caught. Jesus. So yeah, they got arrested immediately after the plane landed, and now they face charges of lewd and lascivious exhibition. How the fuck do you say that word?
No clue.
Yeah, so jail records show that they were released on their own recognizance and are scheduled to be back in court in mid-August. So what you don't want is a charge like that, because I don't know how it works in the air, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have no idea, but obviously with children seeing that's got to be some sort of other charge in there that you don't want to. They're not welcome on JetBlue again. I promise you that.
Yeah,
you might be on the no-fly list now. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. 2 dumbasses of the week, bro. Right there, 100%. That'll put you on our list.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to bang on an airplane, bro. It's kind of stupid.
Not even in the bathroom, or like behind the flight attendant's curtain or something.
Yeah, just right there in the seat.
Yeah,
crazy.
All right, man, get us out of here.
Yeah, I got 3 crazy stories here. Yeah.
Oh my!
I couldn't leave these off because they're out there.
Okay.
But so a Texas couple recently swindled out of $10,000 by a scammer who was acting as a ticket sale avenue for George Strait's upcoming Texas flood benefit concert.
Here we go again.
Which that's kind of shitty to take advantage of a crazy situation like the floods that we had in Texas down there around Kerrville, Texas, or wherever it was.
Oh yeah.
And so George Strait and a lot of guys got together to do this benefit to raise money to help all the victims down there, and then some assholes using that as a way to scam people out of money. And so anyway, so the King of Country was having a special benefit dinner and a concert in Bourne, Texas, called Straight to the Heart. That was taking place today, actually.
Okay.
But the tickets that the couple bought were not real tickets. The husband said that it all started, and here's the first thing. When you get a notification about an upcoming event on fucking Facebook, it's fake.
Yeah.
You don't buy tickets through Facebook, you're getting fucked.
Oh, 100%.
So anyway, that's what it was. He goes, he did get a notification about the upcoming event. He did his best to check everything, knowing that it could be a scam, and for some reason he thought everything seemed like checked out. Said he got a Facebook post advertising the George Strait fundraiser. Check this out. This is what you do when you get that. Go to georgestrait.com.
Yeah.
And then click the link there and then buy the tickets. If you get the advertisement, great. Then go to his direct fucking website.
Yeah. And the advertisement's not from him either.
Yeah. Anyway, he's like, I got online, started checking different websites, not a single mention of the scam based around this. And well, that's fine because this could just been a single act.
Yeah.
And so anyway, they paid $10,000 to go to this fucking show.
Good God.
He sent money because he thought it was 4 tickets, and then It wasn't too long after the Texas man sent the money over that he found out it was a scam, obviously. The ticket prices were steep. He probably thought it was just doing a kind thing to help donate, which was great. But, in the end, the concert he thought he was going to and charity that he was supposed to receive their money, it did not work out.
Well, believe me, you sent your money somewhere. Somebody's you spending it.
Yeah.
Not what you wanted to go for, but it's going.
So... Yeah, guys,
$10,000.
this is easy to avoid. Like I said, just go to the official website of the artist.
Exactly.
Those usually those are always legit. Don't hit a link on Facebook and be like, yeah, I'll buy these tickets.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
stupid.
wild.
That's stupid.
All right, this next one.
There's people out there that are crazy like that with, like you said, a couple of stories that you had or whatever where they were giving money to somebody that was acting like Jennifer Aniston or something.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus. Or the Brad Pitt one was even better. The AI photos. Oh my! I was like, Jesus.
Even though those were AI, you could tell they were so fake. Yeah. I'm like, wow.
Got a note up there while he's in a hospital bed. I love you.
I don't know how you fall for this.
I don't know either.
You're either so lonely and desperate, or you're just completely stupid.
Yeah.
Both,
Both probably.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's equal parts of that.
Yeah.
So here we go. West Virginia man met a man on a dating app Grindr. We all know is the gay dating app, which is fine. Arrested for kidnapping and force feeding a man meth.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So-
And this is where they met on the app, huh?
Yeah, they met on the app. He kidnapped him. Allegedly, this is still in the early process, but I think it happened. Kidnapping a victim after meeting through the dating app. This was on July 19th. Deputies with the Barber County Sheriff's Department responded to a call of a person experiencing an altered mental status in the area of Arden Church in Philippi, West Virginia. Deputies arrived. They made contact with an individual who stated that Joshua Bennett, 43, kidnapped him and forced him to consume methamphetamine for the last 2 days.
Man, that's actually really a scary thing.
Yeah.
I would not want to do that.
Yeah. The victim told deputies that he made contact with Bennett on the app Grindr and that Bennett had picked him up at a residence in Elkins while en route to Barber County. The victim told Bennett 3 different times to let him out of the vehicle, and he obviously didn't. Once Bennett and the victim arrived at a residence on Allen Hill Road, the victim witnessed several people in the household using meth, and Bennett was going to attempt to tie the hands of the victim before deciding not to. When the victim asked to leave, threatened to hit him in the face. Bennett threatened to hit him in the face with the rings on his hand and smash his head against a rock. When all the home occupants fell asleep, the victim was able to escape.
What in the world was this
911.
for? Like, was he just like a crazy person?
I guess so.
Oh my God. Dude, be careful on those apps, man. Especially if you're a female, or mostly. I mean, I guess and a gay guy as well.
Yeah.
But that's actually creepy. I do not want to be tied down and forced to do methamphetamines.
Yeah, that's insane. Because,
Yeah.
dude, I mean, you could get hooked to that shit. And then you're fucked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah, no, thank you. That's scary. That's actually kind of scary. Somebody make a movie about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's probably one out there, but I'm just saying that's scarier to me than some of the, I mean, there's obviously other stuff that like being forced to do methamphetamine. You've never done it before. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah. Well, this next story, it's
Jesus. It's taking us out with the crazy ones.
yeah. So we all like to have some attention if we're like dating somebody, and maybe we'd like to some sort of we like to be wanted. Some people take it a little too far.
Yep.
One of those people is Ohio teacher Hannah Freeman.
Okay. So Hannah up too.
She cried hysterically as she was sentenced to a week in jail for heavily stalking her ex-boyfriend.
Oh boy.
While the hearing took an explosive turn. 27-year-old, she was arrested in November of 2024 and accused of following her ex-boyfriend to work at least 33 times over 19 separate days in 1 month.
Oh my God.
Followed him to work 33 times in a month.
Why? Why are you not working?
Yeah. What do you? You're a teacher. What do you do? You leaving your? You getting
summer?
a sub?
Was this summer?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
During the stalking spree, Freeman was also accused of breaking into her ex-boyfriend's car and stealing $1,100 worth of items, including his wallet, 2 backpacks, and 2 computers. She, whenever the it's the ex fourth grade teacher now was placed on administrative leave from her job at Ranger High Tech Academy, located in a suburb of Cleveland after the arrest, even though the stalking was not related to her job, but still, she's obviously unstable.
Very.
And you don't need her to teach fourth graders.
No. Nope, not at all.
But anyway, Freeman's lawyer interrupted the judge as he was giving the order and alleged that the sentencing was not what they agreed on. And they said they had agreed to the sentence, but the judge was like, I say whatever I want because I'm the judge. So she's going to jail for a week. She freaked out. There's a video of her because she thought maybe this was just a little slap on the wrist, and she starts flipping out. Like, she starts crying hysterically. And so anyway, the judge insisted, she also must wear a GPS for the first 90 days, be on house arrest with work release, get mental health counseling, and she's not allowed to contact her ex, obviously.
Wow. Yeah, what a shocker.
Yeah. There's a video of her, too, because the cops get called. She's in her car at his work, and they're asking her what she's doing, and are you following this guy? She's like, no, I'm just... And she's, like, obviously lying. She didn't even have an answer for him.
Of course not, yeah.
It's pretty wild. So anyway... She's pretty cute too, man. Like
33. Well, how does somebody like that they get that hooked and obsessed with just one person?
Yeah, I don't know.
That you're like, I'm gonna stalk them and follow them to work, and are they lying to me and all? Like, you're insane, lady.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. Now she'll probably never get a teaching job again.
No, I think you can kiss the career goodbye for sure.
Next step, baby, is get that OF going.
Ah, yes.
Because, I mean, check her out, man. She's not bad. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. She's cute.
She's cute.
Obviously insane.
But she is crazy.
Yeah.
don't go on a date with this
I definitely don't want her to have my number, sir.
Yeah, no. She'll be at your job, bro. Well, here at your house.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
She knows where you work. This is my house because I work at home. I'll be like, oh, this is insane. Get her away from me.
Yeah. So there you go, man.
But you got to be careful in Texas doing that. People will shoot you.
Her ex-boyfriend must have gave it to her good or something, because she did not want him to leave.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how does somebody get that attached to somebody and that obsessed with just one person, bro? You know how many people are out there?
There's a ton.
Yeah.
And with how pretty she is, she could have anyone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There are definitely people out there that would date her, but not now, maybe. But.
No, she's famous now.
Yeah.
They're like, you're Hannah Freeman? Fuck you.
Yeah.
See you later.
Okay, see you. Never again.
Yeah.
She'll just use another identity, bro, and just get out of it that way.
Dye her hair and change some shit up and go to a different town and do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Fatal attraction type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. X.
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. That's all I had.
Okay.
So.
Well, it's always fun to end on that. Crazy stuff and things that we see out there to warn you guys to be careful. Okay? But don't do anything stupid. You're not the dumbass of the week.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to be on the podcast as one of those at the end of the show here.
Yeah. Although maybe, and then we can interview you. Be like, what were you thinking?
Yeah. Please tell us.
Yeah. I'll call you.
We need the content.
I'll call you directly, and you'll be on live. Speaking of live, I think everybody knows that we were back on YouTube live for this one as well. Feels good to kind of get back on there and do that. It's a lot of fun. And so, we probably continue that moving forward, and especially since we're coming up on football season. We'll be live Thursday night football. Always a blast.
200 will be a big one. We'll have some guests. Hopefully we'll line that up, and we can probably go live for that one too. That'd be fun.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll keep you posted on that. But make sure you do go out there if you're listening to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out. YouTube.com/@Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Hit subscribe. It's free to do that. And make sure your notifications are turned on so you get a little notification saying that, hey, this channel is about to go live and make you laugh. And you can't start your Sunday any better, I promise, or Saturday or whatever day we're doing it.
Yeah.
Because we change it up a little bit. But for the most part, we try to do Saturdays. But, well, shit, football season's coming up. So, I don't know, Matt. We'll keep you posted, okay? Me and Leaf would like to live for a longer time.
That is true.
Sundays are hard.
Yeah.
But you never know. But just go out there and sub for us, please. We would appreciate that. It's free to do that. And then also, when we're going live, of course, social media will be a lot more active. And that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, @Eskimo Brothers Podcast on all of those. Hit the follow for us on those. Once again, free to do. Best way to support us We would appreciate that very much. And then on X as well, I'm out there talking shit left and right all day, every day at Eskimo Bros Pod on there. You'll see us. Hit the follow on that as well. We would appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's my spiel. Leaf's got one now for the audio.
Yeah, we do drop the audio every Tuesday mornings. That's out there on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, anywhere you can get podcasts. Go out there and hit the 5-star review on anything that you listen to on us, and or hit the 5 stars and then actually do a review if you're able to. You can do that on Apple. All you got to do on Spotify is hit 5 stars. But that helps us a lot when you rate the show and review it on the podcast, the platforms that let you review it. Just write a little couple sentences there that helps way more than you think. And yeah, those drop on Tuesday. And then you'll know, if you're, like Sam said, if you're following us on social, you'll know when those drop.
Exactly.
So, yeah, thank you guys for listening, man. It was fun to get back on YouTube today and hang out.
Had a blast.
Some people watching. I appreciate that. And
Absolutely. Now we're going to go drink all day and watch NASCAR and the Rangers.
Yes. And because we were supposed to go to Indy, we took Monday and Tuesday off, and we're like, we're not canceling that PTO, even though we're saying. So
I'm off till Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't go to the office, or I don't go to work until Wednesday either. So,
boom, that's nice.
So we are drinking tonight. So
yeah, we are. Leafs, 10 p.m. will be sleeping on my couch,
probably,
and that's okay. That's what the man's built for.
Yeah, that's man, getting older, bro. I can't do it like I did in my 20s, you know. 30s.
But we love you, man. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you next week with a new one as well. Take care of yourselves out there, please. And thanks for listening, like Leaf said, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.
I feel